Hey, Walter Sorrells back with more tips for the knife maker. Today, a tale of two knives. I was recently commissioned by my longtime customer and friend Mark to make a pair of Sgian Dubhs. Those are the Scottish knife that you might wear with a kilt or whatever. Now, these are not intended to be perfect examples of the traditional knife. They're just kind of my spin on it. The first is a sort of tactical version, and the second is a little bit more traditional with a brass bolster and wood handle and so forth. They're the same size though, they're the same shape, just totally different in kind of the end result. So let's jump on in and we're just going to watch as these two similar knives take shape. Both knives are cut from this bar of S30V steel. For Yucks, I designed the shape of the blade in Fusion 360, cut out a blank model on my Tormach CNC machine, and then use that to lay out the two identical blades. By the way, I'm not aiming for one of my complete how-tos here, just a chance to see that similar knives can be made successfully in a ton of different ways. The tactical version will have just a couple of holes to hold on the handle scales, while the traditional will be drilled for a brass bolster. We'll be making the scales for the tactical version on the CNC machine. Now, you might be under the impression that this is just a matter of pushing a few buttons, but ironing out the design and the tool paths and so on is just a ridiculously time-consuming process. Truthfully, if I were doing this for any reason other than this video, I'd do it by hand and it would be a lot faster. But it comes out kind of cool. And here we're using, for the handle of the traditional, spalted sycamore sent to me by one of my faithful viewers, and brass bar for the bolsters. I'll flatten the bar so that there won't be a lick of space between the knife tang and the bolster material. Really important. Don't have to do it on a surface grinder, but you got to do it somehow. Now we'll grind the bevels. In both cases the process is the same. On the traditional though, we'll make the bevels a little steeper. Next, we'll heat treat both blades. Exact same process for both knives. Hey guys, let me jump in real quick to say if you like what I do in this and my hundreds of other videos, I hope you'll help support me on Patreon. Now, plans for most of my blade builds, including this one, are available on Patreon to supporters of the channel. So links in the cards in the description, or you can go to patreon.com/Walter Sorrells. All right, back into it. Now the part that differentiates high-end custom work from more production-oriented approaches. Endless amounts of meticulous hand sanding. This one step just by itself adds hours more work to the traditional that we won't have to spend on the tactical version. Now I'll install the bolsters on the Classic. Everything has to be perfectly flat, perfectly square, or you'll end up with nasty looking gaps under the bolsters. Here they're being peened on using 1/8 inch brass stock. Then in several successive stages I'll add the spalted sycamore scales, also carefully flattened, then drilling each side to maintain perpendicular holes. Then finally brass pins are added. There are plenty of different ways to do this, but this particular sequence assures that no gaps will form between any of the elements of the handle and the holes that will be drilled in the correct locations. Turning back to the tactical, the blade is abrasively blasted, then the handle scales are fixed to the blade using tube rivets. Once the handle scales are installed, both blades will be shaped and refined on the grinder. At this point, the tactical is more or less complete. The traditional, still many miles to go. More hand sanding. Then the bolsters masked off and buffed. Then even more hand sanding. And we're done. Two fraternal twins. So my customer Mark suggests that the tactical one be named this. I'm a little hesitant to even try pronouncing it. It's a Scotch Gaelic word that means little hero. So I guess the other one is big hero. Thanks, and see you soon. Thanks for watching, guys. If you feel like you got something out of this video, don't forget to subscribe. Also, click on the link to Patreon for a great way to give back to the channel. Plus, check me out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Links in the description. If you want something sharp and pointy, maybe a gift for yourself or one of the cooler people in your life, check out my Tactics Armory website and pick up one of our tactical or outdoor knives. And finally, if you want to learn to make hamones or Japanese swords, check out WalterSorrellsBlades.com, where you can find videos about how I make hamones, as well as forging, mounting, polishing, and fittings for Japanese swords. Thanks, and see you soon.